In this fast-paced video, I will dive into the TradingView products that you can find when you click on the products menu on the main TradingView webpage. This walkthrough will provide you with all the information you need to start using these great products on the TradingView platform. So let's quickly start this section. The first product in the menu is the super chart. Clicking on this option will bring you to the flagship of TradingView. This is a one-stop shop for an enormous amount of functionalities around chart analysis and trading. Since I have already discussed all the possible options in this window, I will not go over it again, but if you want to dive deeper into all the possibilities on this window, then I'll advise you to watch my first introductory video on the TradingView platform. The second product in this list are the screeners. Screeners are generic overviews of categorized trading vehicles that can be filtered and sorted by various metrics, timeframes and technical indicators. It is also possible to save templates, scan symbol types and do a whole lot of more. These screeners are subdivided into stocks, ETFs, forex, crypto coins and crypto pairs, and recently also crypto pairs on decentralized exchanges. Each screener has a slightly different layout that fits the category best, but as mentioned, you can also create your own customized screener. There is also a good resource for questions if you don't know how to use a screener or a certain functionality within it. Now let's do a walkthrough of the stock screener and which possibilities it offers. The first option we come across is the pull-down menu that's hidden behind the stock screener name. This pull-down menu hides access to popular screens and also the option to create and save your own customized screener. You can also export the screen results so that you can create a snapshot for your own trading log or to share with your social audience. The second option is all the way to the right of the screen, and that is this screener settings menu. Here you can decide the auto refresh option and also the default currency of the screener, so that you can localize the view to your own currency. The next option is the arrow up, which is a switch that enables you to show or hide the filter buttons. If you hide the filter buttons, a new button will appear that gives access to the overview you currently hide. The refresh button that also gets added to this bar gives you the ability to manually refresh the data in the current screener without having to reload the complete web page, in case you didn't configure the auto refresh option. If I show all the filters again, then I will get this overview for the stock market. The first filter option in the stock screener is the market filter, which gives you the possibility to filter the view to your own preferred trading market. You can select the whole world here or select other markets that are not currently shown in this list with the More Market option. Next to the market selector, there's a whole range of filter options that you can make use of. I'll go briefly over it. The first option is to use one of your own personally configured watch list to show in this complete overview. This selection works as long as the items in your personal watch list also matches the stock screener's initial filter, otherwise you won't see anything, so no crypto in stocks. Then there is the option to filter the stock in the screener to only be part of one of the indexes you select here, but you can also select more indexes if needed. Then we can filter on price, range of change, market cap, price to earnings and all other selections you see in this row. And if the filter of your choice is still not available here, you can always create your own filter with the plus button at the end of this row. After you have selected your favorite filter on this list, you can go further with your analysis of these filtered stocks. The row below the filter shows the option to create different information overviews of the selected stocks. The first choice button gives you the opportunity here to switch between tradable view and chart view. Chart view also changes the information overview bar to a bar where you can select the different time frames you want to see in these graphs, the type of chart you want to see and the amount of charts in the grid view, for those who have very large monitors. Back in table view, we can now proceed with the types of information you want to see about the filtered stocks. The first thing you see here is the generic overview that is generated, together with the analyst rating column. The performance overview shows the performance of the symbols over different time ranges, ranging from 1 week to all time. The extended hours overview shows you again another overview per symbol, this time with columns that give you pre-market information. The valuation overview shows the stock ratings like price to earnings ratio, price earnings growth, price to sales and all kinds of other ratios. Furthermore, there are information pages about dividends, profitability, income statements, balance sheets, cash flows and technicals. Something that is really neat in the technical one-glance overview is not only the way the technical indicators are rated, but also you have a column that shows you the most recent candlestick patterns. Clicking on this plus icon gives you the option to add even more columns to this overview, so you can customize each overview to your own personal information wishes. After you have altered the columns or the views to your own likings, you can save customized screeners by clicking on the Save button next to the stock screener name. Later you can open this customized overview from the stock screener options again. The last thing I want to show you in this screener is the way you can select certain symbols and give them colored flags or add them to an already or new watch list. This watch list can then be quickly accessed in the supercharts view for easy access to your saved symbols here. The next products category you will find in the products pull-down menu is the heat map. There are 3 categories of heat maps for stocks, ETFs and crypto. Let me open the stocks heat map for a demonstration of what to expect. A heat map is a visual representation of assets or symbols, in this case categorized in their respective markets, and these symbols are visualized in relation to the other peers in their group, on color and in size. In this case the color represents the performance over the last day in percentages, and the size their representation in market cap. So in this case there is a legend that shows the colors and their meanings ranging from -3% or lower in dark red to +3% in dark green, and the size again in the market capitalization. If I click on these sub-selections, it will make this selection screen wide. And if I click on the symbol itself, it opens an information page about that company. This complete page can be also altered to suit your own likings. The top row gives some options for that, like the selection of the source, changing the size of the company card by different parameters, or changing the color to another parameter than daily performance, for example on pre-market change percentage. We can also amend the categorization by sector and just show everything in one big heat map. And the toggle mono size makes the size of all symbols in the categories the same size, so it overrides the size by option here. We can also make use of additional filters, which are nicely visualized here in this pop-up menu. There are also style settings to set for these heat maps. The next button can be helpful for you when you want to share this screen to your beloved social platform or adding it to your own trading log. A little bit more right is the heat multiplier, and with these options you can alter the details or granularity in change percentage. With that you also change the colors of the corresponding symbols. This final button makes the heat map full window view. The other heat maps have the exact same functionalities, so I will not go over those. I think that heat maps are an excellent way to get a direct visual representation of current market sentiment and a helpful tool in your trading arsenal. The economic calendar is a great overview to all the upcoming events that might have influence on the market. It gives insight into the events that are soon upcoming, coming tomorrow or this week. And it can also show information about the numbers that were published yesterday. Again, there's a filter that you can apply to the news you see here, and this time you can filter on the country's market you are interested in, G20 or the whole world. You can also filter on high important news or not. Although the help file is unclear what TradingView considers high importance here. There is a categories filter that you can use to filter out certain news subjects. And you can set the time zone so that the publication time of these news items are matched with your current local time. Furthermore, there is a small code icon here to the right that gives you access to the widget code of this page. Using this code will give you the ability to add this economic news widget to your website or perhaps a personal dashboard page for usage at home. But more about widgets later. If you click on one of the items in this calendar, you will get access to in-depth information about the events. Which information you get is depending on the type of event you open. If available, this event information also gives you the possibility to directly go to the superchart of that symbol. You can also go to the overview page of that item to see much more in-depth information, ideas from the community about that symbol, other news items and in this case, related indicators. The final option here is to add this event to your calendar. If I click on this button, then in my case my Google account calendar will be opened so that I can add this event to my personal calendar. It could be that if you click on your machine, another calendar provider will be opened. I have no experience with this at the moment, but at least you know that this option exists and you can never miss any future market event anymore. Then there is this new pull-down item options, which I will go into later. And below that there are 3 links to about pages. And these about pages are for features, market data and pricing. The features links open an information page that shows you the main features of the TradingView platform. It provides a slick overview so that you can see what the TradingView platform all has to offer. The second page in this list opens a page that provides insight in the data sources the TradingView platform uses. You can see that it gets data from a multitude of exchanges, and per exchange you can get additional data about possible data delays or additional fees to get real-time data. And this also depends on your current plan, professionalism and your specific data needs. And the final page in this menu is the pricing page. I already showed you this briefly in the beginning. This page gives you a good overview of all the plans you can subscribe to as a paid user of the platform. These first 3 plans are for regular non-professional consumers that can buy up to the premium plan. Each higher plan has more features that you can use for your trading needs. It's important to decide for yourself how much you need to make optimal use of the platform, and this overview gives you good information about it. Besides the non-professional plans, TradingView also has pro plans for professional traders or consumers that have specific needs for features that are only available within one of these pro plans, like the ability to purchase access to real-time market data. The other main differences between the consumer and pro plans are mostly contained in the amounts of charts, layouts, second-based intervals, chart connections, historical data, indicators, alerts, and much more. And this overview shows you the differences between these plans for making a correct decision for your subscription. It's also pretty easy to upgrade to a higher plan in case you decide to want to make use of a higher plan. So study this page before you decide to buy a subscription. And this will bring me to the end of this walkthrough of the products pull-down menu. I will create a new video about the new options feature on a later moment as said. Thanks for watching for now, and I'll see you in the next video about the TradingView platform. Goodbye!